Hi, I'm Marcy Degman, the Aspiring Gardener, and we're going to talk today about bee-friendly gardens. Now, one of the things you have to remember is that there are reasons you want bees in your garden. Bees are really good for pollination. They bring pollen from one plant into the other. They're especially good if you have fruit plants and edible plants that you want to produce well in your garden. So you want bees there. But if you want bees in your garden, you want to make sure you take care of them. First of all, you don't want to hurt them by using a lot of pesticides or herbicides. The other thing you want to do is plant plants that they need, that they can get nectar from. So here I've got several plants that are really good for a bee garden. Here is a perennial bachelor button, Centaurea montana, and this is a perennial, not like the ones on the side of the road that come back from seed. These come back from the root. And what I like about this plant is that it blooms all summer long. I can cut it back and more flowers come up. The other thing that's good about it is they're blue. And bees see blue and yellow and lavender best. And those are the plants that are going to attract the bees. And once they come into your garden, they're liable to go to the other flowers, but you want them to see it from a distance. So I've also got a foxglove planted in this area. The other thing that bees like are flowers that they can go inside really easy, and they love this plant. Foxgloves are always covered with bumblebees. And bumblebees are a native bee in our area, and what they'll do is the queen will winter over in your garden. So if you have a bee-friendly garden that has a lot of loose foliage and mulch, that queen will nest right in that garden over the winter, come back in the spring, and more little baby bees will be born. So you really want to do things to draw them, and you also want to keep them there. So foxglove is another good nectar flower. And the other thing that I have here is it's kind of an ornamental bird feeder or bird house, but it's yellow. And yellow is another color that bees see. In fact, they see blue and yellow as the same color. So anything that's in hues of yellow, lavender, and blue will draw bees to your garden. Make sure you have lots of nectar flowers to keep them there, and that you don't have any practices that would harm them, and you'll have a bee-friendly garden.